Does your stomach have questions too? I'm Aditi Sherpa. Let's talk about food. When it comes to breakfast, the guides will contact you at night and take in your order so that it's ready by the morning. And lunch and dinner, you can order it once you reach the destination. Now, pretty similar to Kathmandu, you also have a wide variety of options when it comes to food. I've seen people eat like potato pizzas, you get burgers up there as well, fries and stuff. But if you're opting for something more fresh, then you can just go for the basics. Dal bhat, rice with lentils, vegetables. And for breakfast, you can go for Tibetan bread, noodles, even roasties. You have options up there. Now, when it comes to dietary concerns, they also accommodate for that. So if you're vegetarian, vegan, or even if you prefer something gluten-free, they can accommodate you for that. You can switch in your food for lentils, fresh vegetables, corn, potatoes. I once saw a traveler eat like a full plate of just boiled potatoes, but then I'm sure you can add some seasoning to that. So you don't need to worry about dietary concerns. Now, if you are vegan, please make sure to clarify that to your guide specifically, because sometimes in Nepal, people tend to group in vegetarians and vegans. So specify that to your guide. Now, when it comes to the tea houses, it's really cozy, especially during breakfast and dinner, because they have this wood stove heater in the dining area. And even outside of just eating, you'll see a lot of people flocking there to socialize, play cards, read books. It becomes this like social hub of the tea house. And the kitchens are always bustling with orders coming in and out. It's a lively scene to witness. And the menu is pretty vast as well, even when it comes to drinks. You have options for hot chocolate, coffee, milk tea, normal tea. And if you need hot water or anything specific like that, you can always ask your guide. When it comes to hydration, you need to really make sure that you keep yourself hydrated. You will have mineral water bottles available throughout the trail in some stops, in the tea houses, but you should also make sure that you carry a water bottle with you if in case during the trail you need to fill it up again. And especially when you're doing the Manaslu base camp, the trail doesn't have any tea shops or anything along the way. It's just straight uphill. But to our pleasant surprise, there was this little stream coming in with a pipe and the water is definitely drinkable. Which brings me to the topic of tap water. Most of the water that you get up there is soft water, so it is pretty safe to drink. But if you want to take the extra step of precaution, you can always carry purification droplets with you. Now, you should also keep in mind that the altitude might affect your appetite. It is a common sign of altitude sickness if you're losing your appetite, so make sure to let your guides know if that is happening. And even if you start losing your appetite, make sure to eat, even if it's something lighter, because there are lighter options like soup or porridge, but you need to make sure that you're getting your calories in. The kitchens up there are pretty hygienic. But something that you should also keep in mind is that as you go higher up, where refrigeration might become an issue, you might, after some point, want to avoid eating meats. And also, if you're buying drinks or candy from stores, make sure to check the expiration date, because one of our travelers had a bad experience when it came to an energy drink that upset their stomach. But it's easily avoidable if you check the date and make sure that it's not off. Now, like I mentioned before, if you want to go for something more fresh, you can always go for a simple dal bhat, right? But also to break from the monotony of the food that you get even in Kathmandu or in your country, you can always try the local dishes like tentuk or thukpa and immerse yourself in the cultural experience of food up there as well. So I highly recommend trying the local dishes as well. But all in all, Magical Nepal is going to make sure that both you and your tummy are happy during the trip. Thank you for watching.